Yo, what up, y'all? So I want to hold on. Let me turn off the fan. I don't know if it's gonna fuck with the audio. I wanted to make a reaction to this video I seen. So there's also the live stream of the video, which is I just fast forwarded to like the little timestamps. So apparently, this woman here, she has 4 kids by by 2 different men, and she's not married to any of the men. So that that should you could put um that should give us some insight. And then at the end of it, because I fast forward to last thoughts, this woman is like, oh, she doesn't want people bashing. She doesn't want people to bash each other. She just
Okay,
wants.
no, that was it. All right.
Before an opportunity. I didn't know that we were going to be here to bash women. I don't ever want to bash women or men. I think that men control a lot of women in situations like that. If you guys want to go and think that women need to do things like that, then start pushing that on a right way towards women, or make women feel comfortable from being underneath your wing. Like, enough with the you need to.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she talking about, but go watch the video. It's right here. So let's
You
start.
said that. Correct me if I'm wrong too, because we've been rambling on for a little bit. You said that also. You said men are intimidated by a woman like you.
I already seen it, so I'm rewatching it because the recording I made was an hour long, and that's way too much. So I'm just trying to cut shit down.
How did you construct that? You said something about a man being intimidated by an independent woman like you.
Jeez, I'm scared I'm going to get cut for this. As a woman, I'm entitled for everything. Just like how you feel
I'm entitled for everything. What do you mean by
like
that?
you're entitled to say something, so am I. I'm an independent woman. I make money. I do what I need to do.
Not
And men are truly bothered by it, because when it happens to that, they want to provide for a woman, because that's what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to provide for a woman. So when a woman already has everything,
Oh, that's when they feel intimidated.
That's when they feel intimidated. So when I'm over here and I want to pay for his, I want to pay for my shit, I want to do this, and I want to pick up something by myself, it intimidates them. They want a girl that doesn't do anything, so they can get her pregnant and keep getting her pregnant and have kids and feel like he's king. So no, I disagree. I'm sorry.
Got it. Well, it wasn't a disagree. I wanted to know your statement. I didn't even say anything, so it's nothing to disagree about. So your argument is men feel intimidated by you because they naturally want to protect and provide for women. So when they see a woman like you, that's independent and doing all of these things and don't need a man, then they start to feel intimidated and insecure. And they would cheat because of that?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh my God. What? They get so intimidated by it, and they want a girl that's like, oh, can you buy me this and can you buy me that? Because they know that when I come home, I'm going to cook.
Hey, fellas.
I'm going to clean. I'm going to have the house ready. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. All you have to do is lay down and what? That's all you have to do.
Let me ask you.
So, fellas, you're gonna cheat on a woman that she is sexually attractive. You're gonna cheat on a woman that's sexually attractive, comes home to cook, clean, and all you gotta do is sit back home and play games or do whatever you do to pass time and just chill. You're gonna cheat on that to be with a woman that's asking you to constantly buy her shit over and over again. So if news to her, niggas don't want gold diggers. Niggas will cut a bitch off if all she's doing is asking him to buy her this, buy her that, buy her that. Being a woman that's independent and has her own money, a lot of niggas want that.
You a question, Jack.
Please.
Did you ever have a man that was successful enough to, pay the bills and take care of everything, where you didn't have to work and working was elective for you?
Yes, and it mentally killed me, because I'm an independent woman and I was not raised that way.
Okay,
I want to put my 50 in as well.
So you have.
See, that don't make sense to me. So I get a nigga that took care of everything and mentally killed her. So you're telling me you would rather work, you would rather be out, because I would never believe somebody saying that they rather work, because nobody wants to work. I don't want to work. My mom didn't want to work. My aunt don't want to work. Nobody wants to fucking work because it's work. Nobody enjoys work. And if the only time people work is so they can survive and live, feel me? If you have somebody providing all that for you, you're telling me you're mentally destroyed and you want to put your 50-50 in? 50-50 doesn't have to be just financially, people. It doesn't. If I like let's say you want to do 50-50 financially, cool. The nigga could pay the bigger bills, the mortgage or the rent, the fucking gas, the water, like shit like that. And the nigga could pay for all the utilities, and the girl you pay for the internet, the cable bill, and the phone bill, and shit like that. That's still you're still contributing 50-50. It doesn't have to be just because the rent is $500. I mean $1,000. It don't mean you gotta put 500 in it for you to contribute. You could also contribute 50-50 by taking care of the house, cooking, cleaning, making sure everything else is cool. Like, there's other ways where it could be 50-50 where it's just not financially. You're saying because you don't feel like you're financially you don't feel like you're financially doing that, you feel mentally blocked, then you have a very limited mindset because you have it makes no sense, but okay.
Had a man like that, and did you have a man that wasn't financially successful
Yes.
and y'all had to go 50-50?
Yes.
You did have, so you had both type of guys.
I've had it every time.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I believe it. I believe you had every type of guy.
the reason why you think that the man is intimidated by you, so one, I'll say this: a man is incapable of feeling insecure or intimidated by a woman because men are naturally, from a biological
I don't agree with that because, like, let's just take financial out of it because there's a lot of times some niggas do feel financially like they don't they're not the breadwinner or making the most money in a relationship. Some men are that. So I disagree with that. But let's take that out the picture. Y'all ever see those couples outside, you're walking, you're like, damn, she bad as fuck. What the fuck is she doing with him? Or damn, he ugly as hell. What is she doing with her? Or vice versa. She ugly as hell. What is she doing with him? Vice versa. Shit like that. So if like let's say a girl is weak is bad and the nigga feel like she's out of his league, he's gonna feel insecure. He's gonna be thinking, "Oh, she cheated on me with X, Y, and Z because of how I look. She's really with me. She's not with me because of me. She's with me because of what I can offer." Some like some dumb shit. There's multiple ways a female could make a dude feel insecure. Or you could just have a girl that's hella friendly to every nigga, and then the dude is gonna feel insecure about that shit or feel some type of way about it. It's not just strictly financially. So I disagree with that. Just because we could physically impose our will onto females does not mean a nigga would not still be insecure.
standpoint, a woman is not a man's competition. And also, men have authority over a woman from a biological standpoint. We are just physically stronger than you. We wield the physical force, right?
But not men
So,
have
let me
many
finish.
manly figures to
Yep.
do that
Let
and
me
be that
finish.
figure.
Yep. Let me finish. Right. So
What did
Have
you
mo-
say?
let
many
me finish.
manly figures to
Yep.
do.
Then you, we wield the physical force, right?
But not men
So
have
let me
many
finish.
manly
Let me-
figures to
yep.
do that
Let
and
me
be that
finish.
figure.
Yep. Let me finish.
What? Not men need figures. Men need figures to do that. Be that bigger, nigga. What? Hold on.
Standpoint. We are just physically stronger than you. We wield the physical force, right?
But not men
So
have
let
many
me finish.
manly
Let me-
figures to
yep.
do that
Let
and
me
be that
finish.
figure.
Yep.
Yeah, even closed caption couldn't understand what the fuck she's talking about. All right, cool.
Let me finish. Right. So men naturally, what I'm saying is, we are incapable of feeling intimidated or insecure by an independent woman that's out there chasing a bag, because
I don't
one, like
agree.
I said, from a biological standpoint, we have authority over the woman. And then also, the reason why you feel that way and you think it in your mind is because subconsciously you view the man as less. When you get a man that's maybe not working as hard and not providing the bag, or when you get a man that is providing the bag, but he's lacking in other areas, right? Maybe he's inadequate in other areas. You look at that man as less subconsciously.
Meaning the dick is whack.
So then you think that he's insecure based off your financial success. But in reality, you're just projecting. So a man, I'm telling you, a man is incapable of feeling insecure. You are just projecting your view of the man. Maybe he's a beta. Maybe he's lacking in this and lacking in that. So you already view that man as less. So then you're projecting how you view him and you think that that's how he views you. But
I mean, that could be true, but in this situation, is that true? I don't think so. I think that nigga, like, yo, just from the way he talked, the way she carries herself, you could very combative and aggressive ass person. She's a very masculine female. So a lot of niggas are gonna be turned off by that. Cause if she's such a prize and she knows man so fucking well, why are you not why do you not have a man? You feel me? Cause I doubt she do. Cause at the end of the podcast and finally she's telling niggas to slide in her DMs and shit and the rich niggas to slide in her DMs. Like if you're rich, you independent man, why do you care if the nigga's rich or the nigga's broke? Like you see that shit? What she says doesn't make sense. She's a hypocrite personified.
But in reality, a man is incapable of viewing a woman. A man is
You know what it is? She seems like one of those bitches just to argue. If anything, that whole man need force to many men need like the shit caption could even fucking read. She's just the type of bitch to argue, and that's why niggas is cheating on you.
incapable of being insecure or intimidated by a woman because a woman isn't competition for a man. There's no competition. You can't compete for a man.
I disagree. I actually think that some men are actually very jealous of women because of their independence. So just like how a lot of men want women to be like their mothers, where how their mothers are independent and take care of them and they want them to cook and clean, it's the same exact concept. So when they actually get that woman, because they want their woman to be just like their mother for some strange reason, when they finally get that
The
woman,
bitch with 4 kids and 2 baby daddies is not in. Shut the fuck up.
then they're intimidated by it because then they're like, damn, she's doing this and she's doing that.
I'll
she's
tell
doing this
you
and she's
what
doing
they
that.
are. They're
I'm
not.
No man is gonna be annoyed of a. She says being a mother. I'm guessing like taking care of them. I don't know why that's equated to being a mother, because I'm pretty sure people who come from two family households, they see that's how the wife treats the husband. At least traditionally, how it's supposed to be. So I don't get what the fuck the whole a man want a mother. No, just be a. I want my girl to be feminine and to be in that type of to I want my girl to be feminine and I want my girl to be submissive. I want that. And that's the type of girls that I'm attracted to and that's the type of girls that I deal with. That's the type of girls that I deal with. So if you're not that and you're just another pretty face, once I fuck you, that's it. I'm done. I'm not staying with you no more to deal with all of that shit. For what?
hold on, because I let you talk. I'm not
Like you hold on, gonna let you talk. Like you see the attitude in that shit. I get it. Yeah, he is into other, but she could have said it politely, just like he did with her. Finish. I'll let you speak. Now you let me speak, and I'll let you. Like she could have said way more politely, but this is the type of bitch, and why niggas don't want to be with her.
looking down at any man for doing any of that, because believe it or not, as a woman, I'm a nurturer. So if you're down, if you don't have a job, if you don't have this or have that, I'm going to help you until you have it. But when I do that, that's when that man gets intimidated. And that's when he steps back and says, damn, I'm going to go cheat on a girl that I can go buy McDonald's with. So I disagree.
I'll tell you what.
Well, how does that make sense? Why would a man be intimidated of a girl helping him get on his feet? And that's a very specific scenario. I'm gonna cheat on a girl about McDonald's. That's kind of. She seemed like, oh, what are you saying? You too good for that man? Is it that why? You're a noble type of bitch. And I bet you, even though you're an independent woman, you want him to pay the bill, though, right?
That man isn't intimidated by a woman like you. He's annoyed by listen.
Whatever. That's how it happens.
He's annoyed by a woman like you because a man doesn't want to date.
You hear that? That's how it happens. So a nigga did cheat on her for a bitch that appreciates McDonald's.
Date another man. He wants to date a woman.
Exactly. That's competition. I'm sorry. You feel some. That's
that
your
isn't
ego.
Competition.
That's your ego
that
feeling some type of way because a woman is making either more than you, or she's coming home and cooking you. You don't even know how to cook. You're a man. How do you not know how to cook?
Let's flip it.
Who cares if why would I feel like I'm in competition with my wife when she's cooking for me? And I'm a man, I don't know how to how do you not know how to cook? Bitch, how do you be submissive? You're a woman. You see how that works?
So it makes sense, right? So let's flip it so it makes sense and kind of pay attention, right? So you just said that, well, I said that a man isn't intimidated. He's annoyed by a woman that's out there doing. You're supposed to be a woman. Chill at home, cook some food, and relax. Why are you out there doing so much? We don't look for that.
I'm a human being. I'm not a submissive woman.
Jax.
I'm human.
I'm a human being. I'm not a submissive woman. So now remember the shit. She don't want a podcast about bash, but she just bashed submissive women. So she's saying women who are submissive are below humans. Her words. She's a human being, not a submissive woman. So if you're a submissive woman, you are below what she would qualify as somebody to be a human being. But she don't want to bash people though, right? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Being.
Let me one mic at a time. I'll let you speak. Even when you said
You're
you said
right.
it.
You're right.
So let's have the
See the respect that he has when he confronts her. Now he's, hey, shut the fuck up, I'm talking. Like, none of that shit. I know she didn't say that, but it's damn near the same shit.
discourse, right?
Right.
So I said something and I said, well, a man doesn't want to date another man. And you said, exactly. He doesn't want to date another man, so he's intimidated. Let me ask you a question. And so the reason why I'm saying that a man doesn't want to date another man is because that woman, a woman like you that's independent boss babe, she took on characteristic traits of a man, like being non-agreeable, being assertive, and being dominant, right? Which is all A-type
I don't know if being non-agreeable is a man trait, but okay.
personality traits, which is a naturally masculine trait, right? So when a woman takes on that trait, he does it. It's like, ew, you're like a man now. So it's annoying. It's not intimidating, and it's not. And he's not insecure by you. So now let's flip it, right? Let's say if you got with a man and he was very flamboyant and he didn't have any ambition and he was very agreeable. Like he was a yes man. Yes, baby, whatever you want, you can get this. He had no backbone. Would you feel intimidated by that man?
No.
If he was prettier.
Checkmate.
Wait,
Stop
I
it.
wanna
Stop
hear-
it.
no,
Stop it.
no,
No,
I wanna
stop it.
hear-
I'm
no.
listening. No, stop it real
Let her
quick.
talk
No, I got you.
too.
Listen. Stop it real quick. I'm gonna ask you again, and I need a question.
I wanted to hear what the fuck the other one was gonna say.
I need an answer to the
should let her
question.
Okay,
finish.
repeat
Got
it.
it.
Repeat it.
If a man, I just said that, and you said that I'm gonna say it again so you actually understand it. When
He's just gonna drag it out, so I'm gonna pass
a
it over to Vic.
man takes care, right? Got it. Now let's flip it. I'm saying that if you're dating a man and he took on woman traits and he's acting flamboyant, he's real agreeable, like yeah, baby, whatever you want. He's very feminine acting. Would you feel insecure or intimidated?
No.
Okay, stop it right there. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it right there. No, stop it. Stop it.
No, if you're
listen, stop it right there. No, stop it.
metrosexual
Stop it. I don't want to
and
hear.
if you're a
Listen, let me make the
man
point. Just
that
stop it.
wants to do
Jax,
50-50 with me-
Jax, stop it, please. For the conversation to be concise, you need
See, how many times you gotta say the same thing over and over again for her to like listen or comply or fucking take a breather?
to listen, right? So you can pick up some game real quick. You just admitted that for the man side, he would be an insecure man, and he would be insecure man by taking on well.
I just said I
With
was
the woman,
nurturing.
stop it. Listen real quick. With the woman taking on traits as a man, you would call that man insecure, right? And intimidated by the woman. But when a man takes on traits as another woman, you wouldn't call
That's not the question he asked. He asked her, would the woman be intimidated by that flamboyant man? Those are two very different questions right there.
that man insecure. Well, you wouldn't feel insecure or intimidated by that man. That's checkmate. Think about it. No, stop it right there. I'm going to help you. And this, I'm going to break it down.
Because he's on my level.
No, stop it.
He's
Listen.
gonna understand.
Listen, the reason why you
That's not on your level. If somebody's just a yes man to everything that you say and you're not intimidated, that's not on your level. That's below you. Because if somebody's on your level, they would to disagree with you. Y'all be able to be on equal footings. If he's saying nothing but yes to you, then you're not on equal footings. You're above him because he's not saying no to you.
wouldn't feel intimidated
You want a man you can control. Just say that.
or insecure by a man that's taking on feminine traits is because you're not in competition with the man, and that's not what you look for from that man. You look for a protector, a provider, a man that's out there doing things. You don't look for a feminine man, you look for a masculine man. So why would you even feel intimidated? Just like the man, he's not feeling intimidated by the woman taking on masculine traits. He's looking for a feminine girl. He's just annoyed by it. Like, why are you trying to be a man? Be a woman. It's annoying. Just like you would be feeling.
It's not even about why you trying to be a man, be a woman. It's as simple as nobody wants to be annoyed or argue with somebody at the same every fucking day. Nobody, especially fucking someone that's supposed to be your significant other. You're supposed to bring me peace, and she don't look like the type to bring peace. That's why niggas is cheating on her for McDonald's dates.
You wouldn't feel insecure. You would feel annoyed. Like, bro, why are you so girly? Why are you so feminine? That wouldn't make you feel insecure. So it's the same way. Attraction isn't symmetrical. it's asymmetrical. So what you find attractive in a man, that doesn't mean a man find those same characteristic traits back in you attractive.
Listen,
so just like time out real quick,
a man's
Jax,
gonna do his
I'm
play
gonna
his
let
part,
you go in 2
period.
seconds. Just like you naturally want, you don't want a feminine man, right?
I want whatever's gonna play his part. Like I said, if you're
You just
metrosexual,
admitted that
hold
a
on.
dude.
But what do you mean play your part? Like if you want a man to provide support and hold you down, he's gonna want to only do that with a submissive bitch. He's not gonna want to protect the bossing him around, not respecting him and all that other shit. Like if so, you want a man to play his part. A man, if it's a man, that's the part a man gonna play. But you don't want to play your part.
If you're
If he's being
do you know what
feminine,
metrosexual is? Do you know what a lot of people don't know what metrosexual is. A lot of
You
men
just admitted
today
it
is
for dudes.
metrosexual.
Go
A lot
ahead.
of metrosexual is when a man is 50-50. Is when a man wants to be, when they keep up with their style, when they keep up with things like that. There are a lot of people like that keep up with women and hold a relationship because they know how to come 50-50 with the woman. They want to look good with their women. They want to go shopping with their women. They want to do this. When you want to be the man all the time and do everything
think
and
So look good with your woman and shopping with your woman. If you do that, just because you're a man all the time means you don't want to look good and shop with your woman. She wants a picture relationship. You know, like how you see couples on Instagram or TikTok or whatever the fuck it is, they only post the good shit. Like those are picture relationships. That's all she wants. Just like the glamorized shit. You feel me? Not all the other hard work that goes in the backgrounds of that, or not a real relationship. Because what she's living in is a fantasy world. The type of man that she wants is not the type of man that are going to want her. That are no what? She wants a flamboyant ass man. Those type of men are not gonna be the type of man that's gonna satisfy her. And the type of man that she wants that are men that are the type of men that she wants that do all that protective shit and whoop de whoop are niggas that need more than just beauty. Like a nigga that needs a submissive girl. They want a submissive girl. They don't want a bitch like you. Like he said, a man don't want to date a man.
dominate a
Relationships like that
woman
last?
all the time, it leaves no room for both of you to be whatever the word you want to say it, but it leaves
I know the bitch with 4 kids and 2 different baby daddies who she's not married to none of them isn't nodding.
no room for both of you to be that. It's only one does this and one does that. That's not equality. That's not power. That's not life. That's not none of that.
Life isn't equality. Man and woman are not equal. Let's please get that through our head. Man and woman, we are not equal. Women are better nurturers. Men are better providers. Women are better creators. By that I mean like they could grow gardens and tent shit like that. Men, fucking, we destroy. We could break shit. We could do whatever. We could create the fucking. We could build houses and some of that shit. Whoop de whoop. But a lot of that shit, like we're different. Like if you really truly want to be equal, start working on oil rigs. Start going to the military. Start doing harder jobs. Start going to school longer. Stop taking girl trips out and do the hard shit man gotta do. We're not equal, and that's fine. That's how we're supposed to be, because we're two different things. A fucking lion and a cat are not equal. They're not the same, even though they're both in the cat family. They're not the same, bro. A lion and a wolf are not the same. They can never be. A female lion and a male lion aren't equal. Like because they're two different things. We're two different people.
It's not he does this and she does that. You do it together. So if he's a little femme, that's fine.
It is supposed to be he does this, she does that. Baby, I'll take care of the bills. I'll hold down the house. And you know what? You clean, you cook, you take care of the kids. That's a 50-50. You do this, I do that. Or if you're talking about even if 50-50s, I pay this half a bill, you pay it. It's still he do this, they do that. Like there's no the we is that y'all talking about it.
You want to know why? Because it goes back to before. Because he came from a woman. So if you have motherly traits and fatherly traits, that's well needed. Why? Because I'm a woman that needs that fatherly trait, but yet I grew up with my mother. So I don't need a man who's going to sit around and tell me what to do all the time. I need a man who's going to tell me, hey, do you want to go and do this?
Dan,
Because I
you
know
good?
you like to do that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I don't need a man to tell me what to do all the time, but I want him to be like, hey, do you like doing this? Hey, do you want to do that? So let's say he knows that you like going to an amusement park. I say, go to an amusement park. What the fuck is the issue versus, hey, babe, do you want to go to an amusement park? if you still like it, and your answer is gonna be yes, what's the point if he asks you and you know it's gonna be yes? Like, what's the difference? What if he just want to surprise you? Like, you make no sense, bitch. Like, yeah.
Well, one thing, when a woman takes on masculine traits, she's a broken woman. When a man takes on feminine traits, he's a broken man. So it's not about, you're looking for equal things. That's why y'all feminists is because you want everything to be so equal. Life doesn't work like that. It can't work that way. It's a social construct. So you were socially constructed to believe in this equalness.
Who told you that?
What are you talking about?
The Bible? Like,
No.
who told you that? Who told you
You're
that?
looking at
Science and how the world is right now. You don't need the Bible to point out common sense. You don't need to see air to know that air is there.
it right now. Every guy.
I'm
no,
feminist
stop it.
because
No,
I want my
listen.
man to play his part too. Like,
listen.
that's
Stop.
disgusting.
I'm speaking and you just cut me off again. Listen, to understand and not listen to respond. When a woman takes on masculine traits, she's a broken woman. When a man takes on feminine traits, he's a broken man. A man is masculine. Now, when it comes to masculine and femininity, of course, that's like, energy, and it's also character traits behind it. Everyone has a degree of masculinity and I would say maybe some feminine traits in them, but it still has to be a good balance between the two of the traits. But I would say it's even when a masculine man normally doesn't have anything feminine about him. He's non-agreeable. He's assertive.
Bro, you can be masculine and agreeable at the same fucking time. Like, what? If let's say my wife knows more about certain shit than I wanted to bake a cake, but I never fucking baked a cake before. And there's instructions on the box, and I'm trying to follow that. But my wife, who baked fucking 50,000 cakes, is telling me, "Hey, babe, this is the better way to do it. So you mind if I do it, or you mind if I take lead on this?" And I say, "Yeah, sure, babe, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, teach me. Okay, what's the better way?" Like, that doesn't make me any less of a fucking man. Like, what do you mean non-agreeable equals masculinity? How?
He's dominant, and he has a backbone. He stands for something. Women that's feminine, those girls are very submissive. Those girls can follow a man lead. Those girls tend to be, peaceful, happy, and they are usually more agreeable. So that's a feminine woman. And the only reason why you took on masculine traits is because you've had a broken past. So let me explain. That's why I said that any woman that takes on masculine traits, she's a broken woman. Now, you just said something in the beginning of the podcast, and you said that, well, I'm not going to have a baby based off of dudes in my past hurting me. Well, guess what? The reason why those dudes, the dude.
I said that?
You said that.
I said that because I was independent and I don't feel like every woman needs to have a baby. I never said that because somebody hurt me. I never said that.
I said,
never
where
said
would
that.
what are you talking about? We can rewind it back. I said, in the
Please.
beginning of the podcast, you said that, well,
I don't know what they're talking about. Like I said, I didn't watch the podcast, so I can't agree or disagree with it, or like be like, yeah, that's what she said, or no, he's capping. So I don't know. They didn't start it there.
in my past, I've really never kind of, I'm not really thinking about having a baby now and stuff like that. And I'm not even really thinking about it in the future because just, past situations I had, you said past situations and experiences that you've seen that other people in relationships had where it just ended bad. And then also your own past relationships, those ended bad. This is what you said. So here's what I'm saying. The reason why you adopted more masculine traits is because you experienced trauma. And the only way a woman can overcome their trauma is by adopting masculine traits. And when you adopt those masculine traits, pretty much is like this. When a woman goes through trauma, she never overcomes it. She just gets more masculine, and that makes her broken because no one tends to want that woman. She becomes a more rash, obnoxious, and non-agreeable woman, and no man in this.
I don't know about that whole trauma statement, but he throws out a lot of statement that he can't really. There's no proof or no anything behind about that shit.
True nature, no masculine man, and even any man actually will be happy and satisfied with a woman like that. It's just not going to work because opposites attract. Here's what I'm saying. So you asked another question. You said, well, where did you get that mindset from? Like things aren't equal. And the proof is in the pudding. I have a XY chromosome and you have an XX chromosome. We're just not equal. Men, generally speaking, are taller, stronger, got more bone density. They're faster. They're just physically superior than a woman. And also, women are less emotional intelligent than men is because you can't regulate your emotions. So women like to make the argument that, well,
Has this nigga not been introduced to fucking Myron? Huh? And and we better than you niggas. I don't know about that, bro. Being able to control your emotion, I don't think has anything to do with gender. I think it has more to do with your mental development and how you handle certain shit and how you react to external issues and external problems. How you react to that shit internally and what you choose to do. That shows if you have a good head on your shoulders, for lack of a better word. If you have a good head on your shoulders, you'll be able to regulate your emotions a lot easier because you could look at things from a objective point of view. Like fuck, if you're thinking, damn, I'm angry. You could take a step back. You could, if you real, the first thing is to realize if you realize that you're angry, you could take a step back. Yo, why am I angry? Because it's raining outside. Fuck. Why? Why did the rain make me angry? Because I have plans that I had to cancel. Shit. Well, listen. Shit happens. You could always reschedule. Yeah, you're right. Like you have that type of mental maturity. So I don't think that has anything to do with being male or fucking female. It's about how you were raised. It's about where you were raised. It's about who raised you and the people you were raised around and the type of lessons and qualities that they lessons and characteristics that they instilled in you as a child. Has nothing to do with being fucking male or female, bro.
women are actually more emotional intelligent. No, you only think that you're more emotional intelligent is because you experience more emotions. The emotional intelligent person is the one that can handle their emotions and act despite how they feel. So in all regards, men are superior than women. You can only have babies, but everything else, you're not superior than the man. You can't do anything better than the man, but make a copy of us.
I disagree. Women are better nurturers. Like I said, a woman is better to take care of the house, to raise the kids. Women are way more fucking, way more, um, way more gentle. Like,
Sorry.
Yeah, you
False.
need to take it
explain
down
one.
a little bit
False.
because women are just as capable of doing great things like men
No,
are.
no, I'm not
False.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
My
that a
father
woman.
taught me to be independent. So if you think that everybody's broken from a bridge just because my parents wasn't married, that's another
I
statistical
didn't even
thing.
get into that
Just
yet.
Mary? Like, why you say it like that? Like, what the fuck? That's another statistical thing? What? Marriage is marriage, you dumb bitch. What are you talking about?
because my parents were married
gonna
doesn't
go
mean
there.
anything. My father taught me to be an independent woman and to not take no shit from
Yeah.
nobody. So for you to think that just because I'm a woman that lets my emotions
And that's why you're so masculine, because you have big dick energy. If you was raised by a feminine woman, you wouldn't be like this. And that's the issue that we're trying to make. We're proving a point.
gets in front of me doesn't mean anything. My father taught me that. My father taught me what a man is going to say and what he's going to think and how he's going to do that. And you need to be independent because he's going to take control of you. So that's false.
Then your father is retarded. Did he take control of your wife? Because if he did, if he did, I'm pretty sure y'all would still be together. They wouldn't be separated. It's fucking retarded. And if your father told you all of that shit, I'm guessing he magically left the part out about the type of woman that a man would like. I'm guessing he magically left that part out. If you think you know men so well, why do you not have a man?
I could already tell you one.
Women raise men. Let me just tell you that. And that's on period.
A woman cannot. A woman can only raise a boy.
Women raise men.
They don't. A woman doesn't turn a boy into a man. The father turns a boy into a man by instilling integrity,
Where they at?
masculinity, and
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with anything both of them say at this shit. Women. So you're saying men are capable of raising men? How the f that make any logical sense? And as to Cooley, who's talking about women raised boys. My father passed away when I was very young. My mom and my aunt, my grandparents were the ones raising me. A majority of my mom's siblings were fucking female. So I got a bunch of aunties. I got some uncles, but they're in Africa. The ones I was raised by was my mother and my auntie, and those two are here. and I'm a person with integrity. I'm a person with morals, and I believe I'm a man. So, and I believe when I stand on that shit, and I know what it means to be a man. That has nothing to do with nothing. It's, having integrity or having integrity instilled upon you has nothing to do with race. So you're basically making this say me, if I'm a nigga with integrity and I teach my wife, or I show my wife what integrity is, or she's been taught by to raise to be a woman with integrity, then she can now she's not able to teach my child integrity. Integrity has nothing to do with race. Integrity is just integrity, bro. You have it or you don't. You're a good person or you're not. It's that simple. People try to make shit so complicated when it's really not, bro.
Where
Decisiveness
they at?
into them. When I'm speaking, one mic at a time, right? I'll let you go and I speak. A woman cannot turn a boy into a man. She only can raise that boy into an adult. The father turns the boy and his son into a man by instilling certain traits into that boy, like masculinity, assertiveness, dominance, integrity. That
Like I said, my mom taught me all of that shit. My mom and my aunt, they taught me all that shit. There's a lot of men with integrity or people with integrity single households. So he just saying complete bullshit right now. I hope nobody believe that just because you're a man, just because you're a female, you have integrity. How many niggas is out here pimping out bitches on OnlyFans? That's not integrity. And how many bitches is out here on fucking OnlyFans getting pimped out? It's not integrity. Like integrity is not fucking. It's not a color. It's not a race thing. I mean, it's not a gender thing, bro. It's a human thing.
That's what the father instills into the son. Fathers instill into their daughter. A mom can't even turn her daughter into a lady. A mom can only turn her daughter into a woman. That's the further it goes. Women have chastity, and men instill chastity into a woman because men are the disciplinarians. Men instill integrity into sons because men are the disciplinarians. Women can't discipline anything. Actually, kids actually don't.
Completely fucking disagree. There's this video on TikTok. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it was this baby that had a harness on, like with the little baby lead. It's the baby like is hyperactive, so the kid was like running all over the place. But he wanted to take off the harness. So the dad's the one holding the shit. The dad's like, no, don't take it off. You're not taking it off. So the baby just crying, wailing, crying. The daddy's trying to get him to stop. The dad's trying to get him to stop. But then next thing you know, the mom comes with a sibling, the baby just stares that nigga down with the eye of fucking raw. Just shut the fuck up immediately. Shut the fuck up immediately. She's like, yo, if I take this harness off and if you're running around, I'm gonna tear your ass up. They took the harness off. The baby was a fucking saint. The baby, the child was behaving and chilling. So I don't know what you're talking about. Same thing with me. If my parents are African, my family's African, like from Africa, Mali. If my mom was to be on some or my aunt and they say Ahmed, Ahmed, hmm. If they say that and I cut out whatever bullshit I'm doing right then and there. Like, what are you? He's making no sense. Like, so the kids that have yes, there's a lot of kids coming from single mother, and let's be honest, African black single mother households. There's a lot of kids that fall into gang shit that will end up in jail or whatever the case might be. But that's because of the type of parents and the type of environment they're raised by, not because it was raised by a mom or whatever the case might be. It's because of it outside influences play a major role in that, and so do the person. If you're being raised by a black ghetto loud ratchet person of a mother, that's your mother. That's not your fault. That's your mother. It's your dad's fault for fucking a ratchet ass bitch. If you're being raised by a ratchet ass bitch, more than likely you're going to turn out to be a ratchet ass bitch junior, whether you're a male or female. Whether if you're raised by fucking Candace if Candace Owens was a single mother, I promise you her kids is gonna be fucking fine. Like it's shit like that.
Don't even listen to their mom. When you got the mom and the father in the household, the mom telling them to do something. Yeah, daddy telling one time, and that little nigga listen.
But that's okay. That's another dumb example to use because that's a very extreme case. That's a very situational thing. Because yes, we make jokes But let's say I'm married, right? And I have a kid and the kid is acting like a dickhead. Or the kid did something that I didn't see, but my wife seen it. If my wife is like, hey, Lloyd, get your ass in a room. You're grounded for a week. No games, no TV, no food, no air, whatever. And my son looks at me. I'm gonna be like, don't look at me. Look at you. You heard what your mom say. Go to your room. You better stop breathing. I'm gonna enforce that shit. And then later, I could take my mom. I could take my wife aside, where the kid is not around. And be like, hey, babe, I get it. They broke the dishes, but no air, no food, no water. Come on, that's a little too much. The weak punishment without TV or electronics, that's fine. You feel me? But the air and the food, come on, like, baby, we can't do that. And then she, you know what, you're right. And then she goes back and you know what, fuck it. You could breathe, you could eat, you could drink water. You're just grinding for a week now. All right. Next time you fuck up, I'm gonna take your birthday away. Like shit like that. As long as I show my kids to fucking be to respect their mother and to listen to what the fuck their mother is saying. And when the mother disciplines them, I'm not there second guessing what the fuck the mother say or making it seem like she has no power. Be like, no, then of course the kids ain't gonna fucking listen to the mother. But that's not because the mother can't discipline. That's just because of how the shit is. If it was just a single mother, that's the only discipline the child knows. So of course the child's gonna listen to it.
So kids actually have a natural propensity just to listen to fathers more than they do to mothers, and that's just a fact. And
Well,
No, it's not. You saying natural like it's something born in them, like you're born fearing your dad, or you're born not respecting your mom. No, that's not natural. It happens. If it does happen like that, it's because of the environment.
because babies like mothers nurture. They're
nurturing,
going to moms for nurture.
yeah, that's
When it comes to a mom going disciplining a child, they're normally thinking, oh, I'm going to my mom for hugs and kisses when I need boo boos to be kissed.
that's
Not
totally
that-
fine. No one's
What the fuck does that got to do with anything? You could do hugs and kisses and boo-boos and still punish your child.
speaking about the no one's arguing that why kids go to the
But
mother.
I don't think that women can't discipline children.
It would
and I don't
never
think
be
that
how a
children
father. I'll tell you why. When a woman disciplines a kid, generally speaking, a woman comes from an emotional standpoint. So when she disciplines a kid, generally she outlashes in a kid with emotions. Even when she gives a whooping, stop doing that. I'm whooping you. When I give my kids a whooping, I
What? Stop doing that. I'm whooping you. Huh?
told you once. Oh, told you again. Yeah, whooping. Come here.
Women can
Regular
have
whooping,
reason
they
when it
hitting.
comes to
What the fuck are you talking about? What is he talking about? Because he's calm giving whoopings versus being mad giving whoopings? Of course you're gonna be mad if you're whooping your child because obviously they did something to piss you off that warrants being whooped. So I don't get I don't get the comparison he's trying to make there. I don't.
discipline
It
as
doesn't
well.
work like that. And even and usually when women try to be disciplinarians, I'm not saying that they can't do it. They do. They actually do discipline the kids. I'm saying that it doesn't work. It doesn't instill anything into the kids. And we have facts and statistics on this. Single mother households breeds degeneracy. It brings drug dealers,
The father
all the
figures aren't
prisons,
there. Exactly.
more of the juvenile.
But why are the father figures not there? Let's also talk about that. There's a lot of fucking fathers that are fighting to be in their kids' life, but either the court system allow them or the mother's the bitch. Or the mother is a bitch. Like look at the whole breakdancing dad situation. Like the dad was in their life, but then the mother brainwashed the kid so mad that one of the daughters went on fucking TikTok talking about the dad is a deadbeat when he paid 1.8 million fucking dollars to the hoe. Like, let's not make it seem like the father. I know some dads don't want nothing to do with the kid, but let's not make it seem like that's every fucking dad out here. Let's also not make it seem like sometimes the dad will be like, "Yo, I don't want to have this kid. Listen, if you can we get it aborted, or this is not the right time, whatever the fuck they need to say, or the lady don't want to take a plan B or shit like that." And then if you do that, listen. If I feel like if a nigga has no say in a woman getting an abortion, right? if I have no say in you getting an abortion, there should be some sort of paper that shows that I don't want to have this kid, but she is still choosing to have this kid. Therefore, any financial responsibilities is not to me. If you have a right to your body, I have a right to my money. But the fact that that's not the case, which is mind-boggling to me, is something that simple. Because if I don't, you're forcing me to take care of a child I don't even want. That's one. So there's a lot of shit where you could talk about why the father's not there. The father probably didn't want the kid. The mom got the kid anyway and was on some spiteful shit. And then now the dad don't want to be around. And it's sad because the kid is the one that suffers, but nobody's thinking about that child at that point in time, unless his mom using him as a bargaining chip to as a bargaining tool to get more on her child support and shit like that. Like, you feel me? So there's a lot of shit that go into why fathers aren't there, and majority of the time it's the mother. Like, how many spiteful TikTok videos we seen of baby moms fucking refusing to let their daughter to let their kid see their dad because of whatever reason, because I don't like the bitch that he dating now, but yeah, she fucking she got a whole roster of niggas that she fucking. Like, let's keep it a buck. It's, don't make it seem like it's the dads. It's both, but majority the moms.
Delinquents ends up in juvenile and stuff like that, and they come from single mother households, and the stats also show that single father households do just as good as single mother households. So we even have statistics on it, and that's a fact. We have the statistics on it. Single father households do just as good as two parent households, but single mother households do worse. They breed degeneracy in society because it's not.
I don't know if that's true, because a lot of the shit this nigga saying that is facts is bullshit. So I don't know if this is true.
Saying that they can't discipline. I'm saying that they don't do it to the degree that men discipline, and kids just have a natural propensity to listen to the father rather than the mother. It's just a fact, because women lead with emotions,
It's a good cop,
men
bad
lead with
cop
logic.
thing.
No, women lead with emotions and men lead with logic. So when they're disciplining them, the kids is like, okay, I'm gonna listen. When the mom is disciplining, like, dang, mommy crazy.
But if all you know is mommy, then you can't really
And
move
not only
forward. I'm
that,
going back.
when a mom is a single mother, this is how it goes, right? Women
Don't forget, you're talking to a single mother of 4 kids with 2 different baby daddies who's not married or with any of them right now. Don't forget that.
that raise kids on their own, women are more emotional than men. So when the kids grow up, they instill those same emotional traits into them kids. That's why you got a lot of like flamboyant men and a lot of feminized men, because those men was raised by single mothers. They came from single mother households. So those men are less masculine, less assertive, and less dominant because they was raised by their mom. Their mom was emotional. So those emotions then drained on the kid, and the kid adopted
But
those same
having the
emotional traits.
appearance of masculinity isn't as important as having integrity. So
Wait, what?
even though having the appearance of masculinity is not as important as having
Masculinity
integrity.
is
What does she mean by appearance of masculinity? I mean, yeah, you could look like a man, buff and shit, but what does she mean by masculinity? It's not it's same as integrity. I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get that.
isn't. I would say masculinity. It could be shown as an appearance
yeah.
as far as your body structure, but
Not
masculinity.
just a body structure, but a type of aura you invoke or the way you.
The bitch with 4 kids, 2 different baby daddies, who's not with either of the baby daddies, is talking about auras. I bet you she has a butterfly tattoo somewhere, a rose tattoo somewhere, or huh? I or a tattoo of her goddamn zodiac sign somewhere. And I know she believes in astrology.
want to make your tone or cadence.
Yeah,
I
my
think-
cadence in my tone sucks. So I mean, if you're speaking
I'm not
about
saying
that
just
doesn't.
in visual aspects, but you saying that only a masculine man can raise a boy into a man.
Yes.
You're picking up on the physical.
No, I'm not speaking nothing physical. I'm speaking
Attributes.
everything internally, right?
Because you need to get that from another man.
No, I'm speaking everything internally, not physical attributes. So physical attributes has nothing to do. It plays a part into, of course, how a man can look more masculine than a little scrawny dude. Like, oh, this dude is scrawny. He doesn't go to the gym. He's most likely less masculine. Yeah, from a physical standpoint, you can view it because masculinity takes discipline. So we know that the guy going to the gym a whole lot, obviously he got some discipline because this nigga been hitting the gym, right? So from a physical standpoint, yes, masculinity. From a physical standpoint, it does show masculinity, but masculinity isn't just an external part; it's an internal more than an external. The internal part is what I'm saying. It's integrity. It's decisiveness. It's
But women can teach integrity and assertiveness.
I got a whole lot.
No. What I'm saying is women. I mean, there's a reason why they said be a man of your word and not a woman of your word because
Come on, bro. That ass? That ass, bro? Integrity, moral characters are not determined by gender or sex. It's not. And if you truly believe that they are, and women cannot have integrity because of a motherfucking saying that's talking about be a man of your word, at the end of the day, just have integrity. At the end of the day, just be about your shit. It's really that simple. What the fuck are you talking? And
women don't really hold their word, so they don't really have integrity.
That's not true at all.
I mean, it's a fact.
it's a f- this nigga just said it's a fact that women don't have integrity, that women don't hold on true to their words because of a saying. You know that step on a crack, you break your mama's back. When I was in high school growing up, and my mom, disciplined me and pissed me off, I was crip walking on them cracks, and her back ain't broke. So I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This nigga's making no, and people, please don't believe this shit. If your integrity is instilled in you, it doesn't have anything to do with you being a male or fucking female. And he's talking about it's a fact. Please, somebody show me a study of this.
I don't
Why
think
you
that
think
women
that
don't
saying
have
is?
integrity.
That's not true.
What'd you say?
I don't think that women don't have integrity. I think that human beings
I'm saying
all
women
have the
do
tendency to lie.
I'm saying from a majority
sure.
standpoint, I do this podcast and I have 2 recruiters and they go out there and recruit girls. We have to recruit about 20 women just to get 4 to 6 to show up, right? Just to get 4 to 6 to show up. So we recruit about 20 and sometimes even over that, and 4 to 6 girls would show up. Now I see the DMs, right? Because I'm in there, so I get to see everything, but they're hitting them up, they're doing things, and women will fully confirm, and they'll make up the craziest excuses. Oh, well, I just got into an accident. Oh, well, my tire just got flat. Oh, well, my baby's sick. Oh, well, they make up the craziest excuses, and I do this night after night after night for weeks on end, for months on end, and I've been doing it for going on a year and a half soon.
So you think it's their
women
lack of
don't really
integrity?
hold their word. And not only that, we have men in the audience that try to tell.
You can't use that, bro, unless you were doing the same on the opposite side, like you was approaching 20 men day after day, week after month, all the way up to now, and only 4 to 6 of them. Then you could say that. But you only do it with bitches. And then these are certain type of bitches, because of the way that they're talking and acting, they're certain type of bitches. You feel me? So are you only pulling bitches from Miami? Are you pulling bitches from Cali? Like, where are you at? Are you reaching out to bitches like Candace Owens type shit? I bet you if it was 20 bitches that were like Candace Owens, I'm sorry, that's the only really thing. Or Michelle Obama, or fucking, or I'm trying to find, or Lauren London. I think Lauren London seems like a person with integrity. If you were talking to bitches that are like those type of females, right? If you were talking to female that are like those type of females, I bet you if they confirm that they're going to come, they will come. I promise you that. So you can't say it's a fact that women, just because the Miami or dumb bitches that you reach out to don't want to come on your show the last minute, it means that no bitch has that. It means that bitches don't have integrity. Nigga, what? What do you know? What?
Tell you how many times chicks be flaking on dates. Put it like this: I'll ask y'all.
Niggas flake on dates. Well, I don't hear, some do, but I don't hear a lot, but some do.
You talking to a dude? Have you ever flaked on dates? Yeah, you
No.
did. You never flaked on
I
a date.
mean what I say and I say what I mean. No, I did not. No. Oh, I did not. And everyone lies.
cat.
And only
Flake
real
on a
eyes
date.
realize
You've
real
never
lies.
flaked on a
Yeah, see, the bitch, the bitch with 4 kids, 2 different baby daddies, not together with any of them, who believes in auras, says that she has never flaked on a date, and what she says is what she means, and that real lies, real lies, real lies. That everyone lies, but you don't lie. Is that what you're saying? Everybody lies, but you're the one exception. So what you just said was a lie. Then okay, cool.
Everyone lies.
What do you mean, like flake
No,
on a
I
date?
did not.
Flake on a
Like
date.
cancel last minute? Like
What do you? Yes, flake on a date, not cancel. Don't show up at all. That's a flake. Or even cancel last minute. You could count that shit too. Don't make it seem like it's some ass word that you don't understand. Like fucking.
what do you mean flake on a date? Like, what do
Bro,
you mean?
flake on a date is when you set plans and you flake on them, meaning that you know in your deepest part of your soul that you probably had a better option, or you maybe just didn't feel like it that day.
If
You
I
like,
set a date with that man, I want to go see him.
let me
Yeah.
finish. Maybe you just didn't feel like it that day. It's like, because women are ruled by their emotions. So it's like, I don't really feel like it. Maybe I'll schedule this another time, or maybe, it's just it. So you never flaked on dates.
That's not
Nope.
true at all. Why would I let my emotions get in control of a date? That's ridiculous.
Why would I let my emotions get get control of a date? Aren't you going out on a date because your emotions? Or are we just am I just old? Because I only take bitches out to days that I have an emotional that I feel some sort of emotion towards. Whether it is I want to fuck you, which is lust, or whether it is I'm trying to see where this goes, I'm trying to get to know you better. Like that's emotion, and it's I would think it's the same with the female, unless she just using me for food. But if that's the case, it is what it is. I really can't do shit about that. So it's like I don't get that. Well, how are you not ruled by emotion if you went on a date with somebody and then you're not canceling and you never cancel? That's obviously emotion. You're not. It's a lot easy for you to cancel on somebody that you don't give a fuck about. Are you saying you only take dates with niggas that you're not emotionally connected to? Then why would you take that date in the first place? You don't make sense, boo boo.
What? No.
God dang
I
lie.
have never lied about setting up a date.
I have never lied. Everybody lies, but I
If I
never
wanted to
lied.
see you, all intentions meant I want to see you.
Listen,
I'm not
Why
gonna
would I set a date
lie.
if I don't want to see you?
listen, y'all ladies is being fugazi right now. What?
Never
Y'all know
flaked
y'all
on a
flake
date.
on dates.
Nope.
Anyways,
No.
let me get to the super chats and then we'll finish this good discussion. So if you like that clip and you want to watch
Alright, so that was that, right? I wanna show y'all. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm gonna keep repeating
Hopefully this
myself.
shit is
I
not an
came here
hour.
before an opportunity. I didn't know that we were gonna be here to
It's an
bash
hour.
women. I don't
God
ever want to
damn.
bash women or men. I think that
I wanna I wanna show y'all a part of this video real quick. Hold on, what was it? No, what was it? Oh, right here. I think this is the part. He kicked.
skipped one. We got a big one. Shout out to you.
No fugazi, fugazi.
How long is this gonna be? It's 1 a.m.
We got you want to leave?
How
can
long
leave
do
if
you
you
have
want.
your podcast?
I'm getting through the chats and we doing last thoughts.
yeah, you did say it started at 8 p.m.
You
8
said it
Yeah.
started at 8. I got here 8:30 because of traffic. Now
Oh, look at that. The bitch with 4 moms. The bitch with 4 kids, 2 different baby daddies, who's not married to any of them, who believes in auras, flaked on her date, was late to a podcast. And who never lies, by the way.
it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, we started late. We started at like 10.
and it's only us
Yes.
here. You're waiting on 4 of the girls.
Yeah, you wanna go ahead and leave? You
Wait,
can
they're
leave.
still coming?
No girls are coming. You wanna
Oh.
leave?
Oh, I wonder why they're not.
And then she wants to throw shit. Like, why you
Wanna leave or no? You could go if you want.
why
Are
you
you-
even asking after that comment? I'm just telling you to get the fuck out.
Actually,
finishing
you
this
can see
up?
your way out. Actually,
There-
Gabby,
there you go.
off. You're done. And you want to leave too?
I'm just waiting. I don't know if it's done or not.
Me too.
I mean, I see that you're
No, you
aggravated
could-
by me. Do you want me to leave?
No,
You
you're
want me
fine.
to?
But I mean, you have a lot of points of contention, and me and you are done. So Gabby, you can get up and walk away. Go ahead, you out of here.
okay,
Peace.
sure. I just want everyone to know. I hope you have a great
Great.
day.
Bitch, shut the fuck up and get up and leave and go take care of your 4 kids at 1 a.m. The fuck?
Yep,
And
and
you can
you could cut the
continue
audio
to
on that
live your
on a
life.
on a on a
Live your
OBS.
life
You
how
can
you
cut the
want.
audio on a OBS. Click it. Yep.
Continue to live your life how you
Click
want.
the OBS. She need to talk. Yep. Go ahead. All
Yeah,
right, Gabby,
bitch,
go
get
on
out.
now.
You
Well, I don't
mad,
want to be
bitch?
disrespected if that's the case. If my is my audio gonna be cut off too?
Go ahead. No, let her leave, and then we'll finish up.
Be safe, girl. I'm sorry.
Bitch, you're
okay.
not
It's
moving
all good.
fast
Yeah.
enough. Like, come on, what are
glad
you
I was
doing?
here to enjoy this
It's all good. It was fun.
And you need to learn how to speak to people with more respect.
Yeah, Gab.
Bitch, get the
We
fuck
running the show. We
out.
live. You could put the audio back on.
You
Okay.
see why
Gab,
she
we
got
running the
4
show. And
kids
we are
and 2 different
live.
baby daddies and believes in
This is what
auras
I
and
need
real
to
lies,
see.
real lies,
Yeah,
real
we
lies, and
running the
never
show.
lies?
We live. Yep, we running the show. We live. So let's go.
Like, this shows her
Yeah.
character perfectly, the type of bitch that she
No
is.
wonder why you don't want men
This,
coming
this,
in here.
this,
You
oh,
like
now it's like, oh, you don't want men
You're
because
scared to
you
get
won't do
hurt.
this shit to men.
I don't
It has nothing to do
understand
with that,
how
bitch.
you're raising
You can leave.
females
You
Yo,
can
camera on me.
leave.
Yo,
You can
chat.
leave.
She not leaving. I don't know why she not leaving. Gab,
Like,
you're
why is she
come on.
still
You out.
here?
because I had something to say to you.
All
Like,
right,
why
I
are
got
you
it.
still
You out of
here?
here. Let's go.
I wish you well with
I
your
appreciate
marriage
that. Now get the
and
fuck
your
out. I
children.
wish you
Goodbye.
well. Get into
You
the
can still
door.
flip it on
And I
because
don't think this is
you need
Yo,
to
she's
go.
still sitting.
All right, it's okay. It's all good. Excuse your way out. Steve, please do
Yo,
a good
what?
job this time and escort Gabby up out of here.
I know where my stuff is. I know where my stuff is.
And we gonna get this for the back footage as well.
All right, so
Then
it keeps going because the
Discord.
bitch still ain't
You
leave
speed
yet.
it up. We live right now. We got to. All right,
The
yo,
bitch
girl.
still ain't leave yet.
Anyways,
Okay, now she left. But goddamn, here I want y'all to listen to this shit. What was it? Was it this nigga? What was it? Or is it caller 4? No, it was something about caller. Caller comes at the bitches. Maybe it was this one.
363 and 449.
okay, 449.
They don't care about bitches.
No.
Nobody cares about.
Back, he called. Oh man, it's Cooley with no Fugazi. You live right now, brother. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Cody, man? Listen, man, just
Yup.
let you know from the rip. Man,
One thing,
hear
yo,
me?
take your phone off speakerphone.
Oh no, it's right
You
here.
got anything you want?
Y'all want to cut throat so bad.
What up, though?
Yo, what's going on, man? You
Listen to
are live
this.
with No Fugazi podcast. State your name and where you from.
This is Lord Detrone, man, from Beverly Hills, man.
Hey, man. Well, welcome to the show, brother. Got any questions or comments?
Yeah, I just wanted to let this shorty, Gab, the lighter skin one with the 4 kids.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let her know.
Her.
Know, like, bro, divorcing your husband and walking away from your children's father, yo, you set your children off on the wrong foot in life, like all the way, shortstop. Like, you set your kids backwards with your own selfishness, shorty. And as far as the chick Jack, bro, you need to reboot your whole state of mind and your whole thinking because your software is screwed, shorty. Like everything you think and believe in is gonna have
Talking
you
about
looking
her
like
now.
an old bag lady and really screwed up, man. You're gonna look like the lady with all the birds on Home Alone and Lost in New York.
Like I'm telling you, no nigga would want a bitch like that. And about the whole, I don't think he should have spoke under because you don't know why she divorced the nigga or what led to the divorce. So maybe it was him.
Y'all can comment back.
I mean,
So
her.
you got anything y'all want to say?
Yeah, I do.
There ain't nothing they can say, homie. Like, there ain't nothing they can say because, bro, feminism is a lie, and everybody knows it, man.
That is a fact.
Anybody still holding on to feminism is just stupid, man. Ignorance can be fixed. Stupidity is everlasting. Stupid people
Damn, ignorance can be fixed. Stupidity is everlasting.
are
Crazy.
gonna die stupid, man. Like, that was just stupid, man, to be a feminist, bro. And at 26 years old, bro, the only thing she's trying to do is bro, men and women ain't equal, bro. Look around you, shorty. The man is superior to you in every way. More streamlined and distinct.
Okay, yeah, that's out of pocket. The man is superior to you in every way. Now imagine if that was a white supremacist saying that we are superior to you niggers in every. Imagine how that would feel. Like racism is not good, no matter like this is a gender war now. Like this, yo, it's too much, bro. This nigga, this side of the red pill movement is too much.
thinking, bigger, better, stronger,
you have a
smarter,
relationship?
faster,
dumb?
more superior in every way, man.
Do you have a
Look around you.
relationship with a
Everything you
woman?
got on, men
Do you
built
have any
it.
children?
The food you ate, men delivered it, grew it, killed the animals that you ate, everything that you
Ew, I
eat,
don't
everything
eat
that you
meat.
wear.
Oh my God.
She's a vegetarian. It all adds up, bro. It's added, and it all adds up.
Pads you wear on your period.
Oh, you don't eat meat?
No.
Oh, that's probably the reason why you think the way you think.
don't eat meat.
God dang, now we know.
I'm against animal abuse. Thank you very much.
Eat the vegetables.
I'm against animal abuse. Thank you very much. As she's wearing, what is this? A leather print top. This shit up.
That
Killing
she
our
eat.
animals.
A man grew that.
I'm against killing animals as the bitch is wearing a giraffe, a leopard print sort of top.
A man delivered it on the
The
plane or
universe
the
did.
truck that she
Nice try.
got delivered to the grocery store.
The universe did. Well, you don't just go outside and you think Sally just comes off the floor and into a box and into a supermarket? No. What he's saying is a fact, though. A man did all that shit to the supermarket for you to eat it. And you're telling me you're against animal abuse. Tell that to the animals out there. Tell them to stop abusing each other.
Everything
Animals were here
around the
before
world,
human
I don't
beings.
think
men are
he's in a
ladies,
relationship
I'll
with
let y'all,
anyone.
ladies, I'll let y'all comment afterwards. Anything else, bro? Good takes, bro. Good takes.
My bad, homie. I just wanted to say, man, yo, bro, the decline of society and the hindrance of the quantum leap into the next age of humanity is because of feminism and the stupidity of the thinking of feminism, man. We could be in the next age of existence if it wasn't for the stupidity of feminism, man. Let that go, man. You're just hindering our advancement as a species.
What's hindering our advancements as a species is us humans. It's not just because of fucking feminism. Feminism is not what's humanity from growth. War is lunacy, and lunacy is war. That's what's stopping the growth of society. All this hate and supremacy shit is what's stopping the growth of society. Niggas like you are what's stopping the growth of society. Because if you really do want the growth of society, you should just accept people of how they are, how they present themselves. You should just accept that. And if you don't accept that, you could talk to them about it without belittling them. Because who the fuck is gonna listen to anything somebody has to say that's belittling them, even if it's the truth? But hey, what the fuck do I know?
Man, you're gonna lead
Oh,
to our
wow.
extinction with that stupidity,
Yeah.
man.
Different, I thought.
That is facts, bro. I appreciate your call. W take and man, call
Nigga said that is facts.
in
Alright.
again, bro. We're doing this every week. Stay tuned.
Yo, be cool, man. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, that nigga. He say he from L.A. That nigga definitely talk. What he call her? Yeah, he said shortstop. He said shortstop or something like that, right? He said something. He used like a verbiage.
Yeah,
Yo,
he said that.
yo, nigga, you funny.
How was shortstop funny? He didn't say nothing to you.
You funny.
I just feel like all
I
y'all
don't know
niggas
why
hate
it was
bitches.
funny.
Y'all could go
I don't
ahead
know
and
why it
reply.
was
Go
funny.
ahead.
Honestly, it wasn't funny. We're a
Yeah.
human race.
The girl with 4 kids, two different baby daddies, who ain't married to not Adele, who realize,
And to come
doesn't think it's funny, guys. Y'all aura ain't funny, okay?
together as humans, we need to do things collectively together as humans. Male
Not her. She an
and
independent
female.
woman.
Y'all so mad over bitches'
Male
choices.
and
Get
female.
over it.
My children are destined to have a great life because I'm a good person and I teach them integrity, morals, and to have honor. Not
I mean, if you out here lying on shit about fucking flaking niggas, flaking out on this, if you're out here lying about something as little as that, I don't know how good of a moralist or integrityist type of person that you are. I don't know if you're a good or a bad person because I don't know you, but from what I have seen and from how you've been talking, it's a rough.
because I'm not in a relationship with their father doesn't mean their father doesn't instill those things within them as well. We just aren't together. We still believe in raising our children with morals and integrity and honor, even though we aren't together. I have a healthy relationship with my children's fathers, and we believe in raising our children with integrity and honor together. There is a such thing as being healthy out of a relationship and having a peaceful mind without being together.
She's right. What she's saying does make sense. Like I said, you don't know the divorce. If the divorce is a amicable amicable divorce, both parties are involved in the kid's life, and it is what she is saying, then that is a healthy thing. So the dad is installing the morals that she probably don't have to install in the kids. I'm fucking around. But that's a good thing if that's the truth. But we don't know that.
So for you to call in and tell me that my kids are not going to live a good enough life because their parents aren't together, you need to wake up. It is 2024, not
Oh my God, when are we gonna stop with that? We've been saying that shit since it is 2019. It is 2020. It is 2023. It is 24. It's so 2024. Like, can we please stop with that? We know what the fuck the year is, bro. Shut the fuck up. That don't change nothing.
every marriage needs to be lasting if it doesn't benefit the children to become better adults.
So let me give you some game.
Benefit marriage needs to be, it's 2024. Not every marriage needs to be lasting if it doesn't benefit the children to become better adults.
So let me give you some
Why
game,
is she
Mamacita, right?
talking
So
like
this is how the world
this?
works.
Like,
I think
what?
LeBron James came from a single mother household. I came from a single mother household.
Okay.
So I was 5. My
So if you can't, so I don't get this then. If you're telling me you came from a single mother household and and you have integrity and you have morals and that shit and you claim that you are a man, how the fuck how are you saying in the beginning that a man is the only one that could fucking instill those type of things to a child when you came from a fucking single mother household? So you should know what you said was bullshit, bro. Like, what are you talking? You see? Oh my God,
father left me when I was 5. So I'm going to give you a genuine response, right? So you can actually learn something. We know that it's probability versus possibility. Anything is possible. Exceptions don't make the rule. So when you have kids, you want to try to give them the best probable chance of success, not the best possible chance of success. Because if you if you're operating possible, then they're always going to get the short end of the stick because it's random, right? So you want to actually take certain actions to get a higher probability of success for your kids. Just like you would have had a better experience in life if your parents did the same. So since our parents didn't do the same, right? I come from a single mother household. They didn't do the same. So with my kids, I'm making sure I'm doing things differently, and you should make sure you do things differently, not adopt the same mental illness that your parents had or the same social constructs that your parents had. No, you should do better. So is it possible?
okay, but bro, the fact that you're saying you came from a single mother household and you seem like a successful nigga. You're on a podcast. YouTube channel got 160K subscribers. Like, you seem like a successful nigga. So you should know that it's possible for a mother to raise a child good as long as that mother has good morals and can instill those morals into the child. So you and me, we're both walking proof of that fact. You feel me? Yes, it is better to raise a family with two parents households. Yes, 100% agree. But on the in the unfortunate chance that it's not like your dad chose to leave you. My dad my dad passed away, so it's not like every single mother household is by choice or is because of whatever. Sometimes circumstances happen that the parents have to split up. Why did your dad leave your mom? Was your mom doing X, Y, and Z? Was your mom doing A, B, and C? Do you know the reasons for the divorce? And cool. So let's say, of course, you're gonna want to try to keep the marriage together, but if you cannot, and separation is the best choice, there is still a possibility, and it is very probable that the child will be raised like a child, like yourself, Sir Cooley, or myself, because of the person that our mother was and the morals that they instilled in us and how we were raised. So why is it so hard for you to fathom that yes, they are divorced, but shit happens. So why is it so? Especially if she's saying that they're co-parenting. Why is it hard for you to believe that their child will be just as fine, or if not better, or if not better than you, and how shit was with you? Not everybody can stop the cycle. Nobody, you can't force a marriage. You'll be able to work things through. If both parties are willing to work things through, I believe any problem can get solved. But sometimes one party just had enough of that and they have to leave. And the wife forced to stay for the kids. Some people do it and they're miserable for it, and the kids know that shit and they see that shit. And because of that, I would argue that's a more being forced to stick together for the kids and always arguing in front of them is more damaging to the child than getting a divorce and co-parenting separately. Because if you're co-parenting, yeah, with the kids, you got them for 1 week, you got them for 1 week, or however the situation is. As long as the parents are there and they're talking and working shit through, they're making sure that the kids are good and they're installing good morals onto that child, then the child will be successful, regardless if they're together or not.
Possible that your 4 kids can, be good members of society and none of them be degenerates and your daughters don't end up on a stripper pole and your sons don't end up in prison? Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. And I actually wish the best for them because I got 2 kids. I truthfully wish the best for your kids. I'm actually being genuine. But if we're looking at it from a probable standpoint, it's a higher probability of having the father of those kids in the house raising the kids too, even though at certain times in the relationship, you didn't feel good. That's all I'm saying. Because they would have a higher probability of success. So that's all we're speaking.
But you're saying that as if that's the reason for her divorce, that she just left the nigga because she didn't feel good no more. She didn't like him no more. If that's the reason for it, then everything is justified. But we do not know that reason. We don't know why they had a divorce, and we don't know which side initiated the divorce.
Speaking about, right? Just like for me, I would have.
Because the reason I say he's justified in that is because look, there's gonna be times where you wake up and you're not gonna like somebody, or you're not gonna see them or whatever. But that doesn't mean just leave them. As you get to the stage of marriage, you work past that. You have to work past that for the sake of the relationship.
Would have had more $100,000 in my account if my father was a more masculine man and he was with my mom. That's just a fact. I'm 34 years old now. It took a while for me to get my life together, right?
So your children would have been more successful if you were with their mother?
I'm with the mother.
Okay.
Yeah, what you talking about? Yeah, my kids is fine.
So you believe that your children are more elite to have success because you have a stable relationship with their mother?
Yes, and statistics show this, right? So
but
that's
you
what I'm saying.
also have to show your children how to behave and how to treat a woman and how to be in a relationship that is successful.
So I get what you're saying now. We can't just stay in a relationship and not instill good traits into the kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
And you also have to have a good, stable mind, peace of mind, in order to raise children with integrity and respect. If you're not feeling like you're the best person you can be in a relationship, then you need to set the limitations for how you can evolve. If your limitations to how you can evolve don't involve around being around someone who you feel like lowers your vibration,
Okay, yeah, that's some selfish shit. You divorce your pastor because you feel. I hate when bitches say that shit, bro. Oh, I want to work on myself to be better for you. Work on yourself when we're together. You gotta be separate for me to work on yourself. So you broke up a house because you didn't feel like this nigga was at that point in level, or because you didn't fucking like him no more type shit, or he was bringing you down and his vibrations were off. Never mind everything I just said trying to defend this bitch, bro. This nigga right, bro. Bitches like that, the kids are doomed.
It
you're
is
saying.
limiting your peace of mind, and you
All
need
the-
to do the steps. You
Got
need to
you.
take the steps you
All
need to
the words
take
you just said,
to
Gab, real
be
quick.
in a better
All the
mindset.
words you just said was you need to take the better steps. You need to do these.
But you said accountability.
Stop it for your mindset. These are all selfish
How
thoughts when you have a
selfish ass
kid. It's
person.
not for you. You do things for the betterment of your kids, right? So it's not for you. Just because you're unhappy, your happiness.
I don't even. I see. Yeah, I don't even think she even tried to work on that shit because she just said, "Oh, because this nigga now he's low vibes or whatever the fuck it case. Oh, because this nigga now I don't." It's just all bullshit, bro.
Happiness is fleeting. You're never always going to be happy, right? Happiness is fleeting. No human being on this planet should chase happiness. You don't chase happiness because it's fleeting. You can never get enough of it. It comes, it goes, right? What you should chase is purpose. So when you get into a relationship, when you get into a relationship, when you chase purpose, you get peace. When you get
Why? Why did you not have peace in your relationship? You talking about he didn't bring you any peace of mind? How so? In what sense? Or you just making bullshit to argue with him and not trying to be at peace? Some people can have a clear way to achieve peace, but go through all the fucking the stop signs before hitting before hitting that goal. So she's probably one of those people. Oh, I want peace, but the nigga, her husband's probably like, yo, you want peace? This is how you're gonna get peace. So please, let's do this so we can have peace. But she was like, no, we're gonna do it my way. I just want peace right now. You see that, bro? I take everything back. I said defending her.
into a relationship, you chase purpose. What is the purpose of this relationship? We're going to procreate and have kids, and we are going to instill good traits into these kids and make them good members and productive members of society, right? I'm still going. I write it down. I got you afterwards.
Can I have a new paper?
Yeah, get her some more paper, Steve. So that's how you should do things and not think so selfishly. But the fact that you're thinking so me, I need a better mindset. I don't feel good, and if I don't feel good, then the kids aren't gonna feel good. No, you're projecting right now. That's what women do when they think that a man.
You're
is,
asking
stop it real
women
quick.
to-
Let me finish. That's what women do, even when they think a man is insecure because they're getting the bag. They project how they feel on the man. So you projecting how you feel on your kids. So you think just because you're in a relationship and you're not happy with that man, you're thinking that your kids aren't going to be happy. No, you aren't. Your happiness is fleeting. You shouldn't be even thinking about happiness. You should be thinking about the betterment of the kids and figuring out that situation that you're dealing with in that man. So what you need to do is submit. Submit to your man, even when things are going bad. You submit to your man and you say, guess what?
Even when things are going bad.
Even when things are going bad, you submit to your man. And you look for your man for guidance.
Okay, that is not
you
a
look
good
for your man
mindset
for
for
guidance.
children.
Now it's a whole different
is
story.
not a good mindset.
Listen, if you're speaking about extremes, I'm not talking about extremes. If you're speaking about something where the guy is putting his hands on you, or when a guy is truly doing things to physically abuse you, I'm not talking about that. And you didn't say that. You said you experienced mental abuse, and you said, well, you said that
No,
you
I didn't
wasn't
get into the
emotionally
details
involved.
of it. What I said is that if your peace of mind is bothering how you evolve as a person, then set your limitations
It's not
to
about
how you can evolve
you
as
talking
a
about
person.
you evolving. It's not about you evolving. It's about your kids evolving.
As a mother, you need to have that mental straight. You need to have
Mental
your
strength.
mother. You need to lead another human being.
Mental
That's not
strength.
your
Guess
mas-
what?
How is it? Okay? So because your peace is has been disturbed, right? From what she didn't even give no details. She didn't say it was mental illness like she just said. I mean mental abuse like she just said. Because your peace wasn't there and you needed to evolve. What are you, a fucking Pokemon? You needed to evolve into Karen 2.0 to get your fucking peace back. How how does instead of you trying to talk it out with your partner and do the hardest shit, right? The hardest shit would be to stick together in a marriage, try to make it work and fix whatever issue. Instead of that, you chose to leave. How the fuck does that show mental strength? It shows that you walk away at the slightest moment when shit get tough. Like I never.
what?
to lead
It's
You
another
don't do
human.
that.
mental.
You don't do that and ruin a family and ruin a nuclear family. You do that together. Why would you why would you break up a happy home, or even if it's not happy, why would you break up a home, a good structure that the kids have, all because you feel bad? It makes no sense. It's nonsensical.
Someone knows because one person isn't playing their part, and you're not going to teach your children to be with somebody who's not playing their part.
You majored in who's majoring in communications? You. Right? You major in
Okay.
communications. So you major in communications. Why you choose that major? To communicate. So you was in a marriage and left how you was in a marriage and then left your man and then majored in communications. You should have been majoring that in your marriage. Maybe you would have stayed with the nigga. Because
I
That's a
wasn't
fact.
majoring in communications while I was in my marriage.
Yeah, I'm saying
I was
maybe you should have
focusing
majored
on
in that.
building my family. That was very rude of you to say.
You were focused on building your family, the family that you fucking destroyed the moment your peace wasn't there. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all hate
That was very rude of you to
Of what?
say. Because I wasn't in school for communications while I was with my marriage.
I didn't say that.
You did.
Wrong. I said that
You said I should have
Stop
majored
it.
communicating
No,
with
stop
my
it, stop
husband to stay with my husband
Stop it.
instead
Yeah.
of going to school
Correlated.
to learn
Yeah,
to communicate.
Both of y'all rap. Both of y'all
I
do
know
music.
how
That was
to
a bar.
communicate
I
with
just was
people.
spitting bars. I was spitting hot fire. I was spitting hot fire. Listen to it. I'm gonna break it down.
I know
Slow
how
it
to
down.
communicate
Slow
with
it down.
people.
I just dissed you. Slow it
And
down. Look, slow it down. I
Communicating
just
with
dissed you.
someone
Look, I'm
and
about to do the
having
conceited real
proper
quick.
guidelines with someone is different than
He
going to
majors
school
communication, but
to
she don't
learn
know how to
Gabby,
communicate.
I got you. Look,
mass.
got it.
Instead of
Slow
being
it down.
intimate.
This was a bar right here. You just said that you are currently majoring in communications. I said that you should have been majoring in communicating with your man. Then you wouldn't have divorced your husband. That was a bar.
You don't know why I divorced
was a
my husband.
That was a bar. Was that a bar?
Okay, you have buttons and you have sounds to
Nah,
make
that
it
was a
seem like
bar.
you're saying something that's level-headed.
I'm
don't know
joking
why
right now, but
I
that was
divorced my relationship, and that doesn't set the standard as to
Okay, the fact that you opened the door to that, why don't you give that reasoning? Because all you said is because you lost your peace, and that could mean any fucking thing. So if you're opening that door and using you to defend yourself, like, oh, we don't know why that happened. So you said it was because your peace. So elaborate why.
why my
And
children
it's
are
bullshit.
degenerates, because they still have loving parents who are working together to co-parent them to be good people.
okay.
They still can be with other people
Is
to
the
help
father in their life?
raise their relationship to progress
That's a good
them
question.
into evolved human beings. I'm still
Evol-
working on my communication. I'm not perfect.
Oh, yeah, we could
no
tell.
one is perfect when
Is-
it comes to
is the father
communication.
in-
You don't even know how to be respectful when you're speaking to people.
You see
thinking
how
you have
she's
bars.
dodging the
That was
question?
bars. That was hot fire.
It's
Chat.
called rude when
Chat,
I'm a
put a-
guest here.
Chat,
It's
put
called
one
Bitch,
in the
rude
you
chat.
when I'm a
shut
guest
up.
here.
You
and
shut
I expect
up.
to
You're a
talk
guest.
about
You don't
it.
run
Put it to
shit.
the
I'm
chat.
not
You don't run
disrespecting
shit.
how
You
you
don't run
raise
shit.
your
Chat,
family
put a
Shut
one in
up.
the
with
chat
your
if that
daughters
bar was
and
hot
your
Answer
fire.
the
and
que-
your
bro,
because
answer the
I'm
question.
rude. So that's something
Steve,
you need
what
to
they saying
learn.
in the chat?
Because I can
All ones?
communicate with
God
people
dang,
without
it's
being
hot.
rude.
Chat said it's hot fire.
Okay?
Chat said it's hot fire.
So,
Listen, Gab, I get you.
good with communication in my life
Ask
to
her
learn
again,
how to
bro.
better
Ask
communicate
her again.
with my children's
Ask her
father,
again.
with you, with disrespect.
Was talking the whole time. I'm saying hot fire. I'm doing mad funny things over here. You could have stopped.
don't
It was
think
like,
it's funny
yo,
when you're
you
being
coulda stopped and
disrespectful.
let me get that out, and then I would have let you say all the stuff you had to say. But
I don't think it's funny when you're being
because we about to real quick.
Ask the
one
question
thing.
again, bro.
Let me just get through a few questions, and then Gab.
There's a reason why she didn't answer that. Because I don't think the dad is even in the picture no more. Because if it is, you could have just said yes right there and continue your rant. But there's a reason she completely fucking ignored that question. And he asked me, yo, never mind. I take back everything. And all this shit ran to an hour and 30 minutes. My fault, y'all. It's just, if y'all stayed through the whole thing and y'all watched it, thank you, appreciate y'all. Bang, 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 appreciate y'all. So, everything I said, it's still possible. Like, yo, all the things I said, just not for her situation. I take back everything I said for her situation. But just because the kids are divorced, the parents are the kids. Just because the parents are divorced doesn't mean the kid can't grow up with integrity. But because the kid's mom is her, the kids aren't going to have integrity. At least in my opinion. That's just me. Cause she left. She destroyed a marriage, a family that she worked so hard and was focused on building a strong family. She left the moment she didn't feel at peace. And now the dad is not even in the dad is not in the picture, but she wants to claim that the kids are, yeah, and she boasts strength. That's strength. I'm not gonna let my kids be like, oh, this is cold. What the woo. Like the nigga said, he didn't say it was some extreme shit, just some common shit. Like she said, she left because she didn't have no more peace, and she needed to evolve into, I don't know, a jinx. I don't fucking know. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. I am tired. I actually want to watch the full podcast now because it's like, but it's just gonna annoy me and want to pa 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 pa. Like, like I need him to ask the better questions, bro. Like, come on, yo, guys, get me to the point where I can do podcasts like this, brother. I promise you, we're gonna ask the proper and the hard questions. All right, y'all catch y'all later. Deuce.